Hi Year 1, your skill shop is on the screen. You can complete it off here by copying it down. You can print it off the school website or you can collect a copy from school. I would like you to pause the screen and complete this now and come back when you're ready to carry on. Fantastic. Okay, let's look at our fluency for today. So today we're going to be looking at subtracting 3 from numbers up to 20. So here are my first problem. My first part is 17. Subtract my second part equals my remaining part. So how do I find my remaining part? We use a number line to help me. So I'm going to circle my first part, which is 16. Fantastic. And then I'm going to subtract my second part, which is 3. Just to show I'm subtracting 3, I'm going to draw 3 arrows. 1, 2, 3. So I've started my first part. I've subtracted 3. My remaining part is, what is my remaining part? My remaining part is 14. Fantastic. Okay, I'd like you to pause the screen and have a go at the other 3 and come back when you're ready to check them. Brilliant. Okay, let's have a look. So 16 subtract 3. I could circle 16 and draw my arrows on, but instead I know I can just count back 3 spaces. So I know 16 is here, and I know 16, 1, 2, 3. The remaining part is 13. So 16 subtract 3 equals 13. My first part is 16. Subtract my other part, which is 3, equals my remaining part, which is 13. Fantastic. Now I'm looking for my remaining part equals 15. Subtract 3. So it's my remaining part equals my first part. Subtract 3. I'm going to start my first part, which is 15. I'm going to count back 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. My remaining part is 12. 12 equals 15. Subtract 3. Brilliant. Last one. My remaining part equals my first part subtract my other part. My first part is 14. I'm going to count back 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. My remaining part is 11. 11 equals 14. Subtract 3. Brilliant. Okay. So today we're going to carry on looking at numbers between 10 and 20 and their place value. So we're just going to recap what we did yesterday. So let's have a look at these numbers and see if we can establish what they are. So here I've got how many 10s do I have and how many 1s do I have? Well, I know my 10s in my 10s frame are represented by full 10s frame. So I've got one full 10s frame here. I know it's full because there's no space for any more counters. So I have one 10s frame that's full. Do I have any more full 10s frames? No. So I have one 10. Fantastic. Let's look at my other 10s frame. Is this 10s frame full? No. So this must be my 1s. How many 1s do I have in this 10s frame? I have 1, 2, 3 1s. So I have 1 10 and 3 1s. If I was going to show that in themes, or cubes, like I have been doing, I would say it's 1 10 and 1, 2, 3 1s. My full 10 frame is representing my 10, which can also be represented by my 10 cubes all lined up. And my 3 counters in my 10 frame that's not full, which represents my 3 1s, which is also the same as 3 individual cubes. So I can say that my whole is, well, let's have a look. So what is my whole? My whole is 1 10 and 3 1s. The whole is 13. 13 has 1 10 and 3 1s. Fantastic. Let's have a look at our next number. How many complete 10 frames do I have? How many complete 10s frames? Like I said, this 10s frame is complete. There is no space for any more. Can I see any more 10s frames that are complete? No. So I have 1 10. Fantastic. So this 10s frame is not complete. So this 10s frame must represent my, what does it represent? Does it represent my 10s, my 1s? My 1s. So let's have a look at this. How many 1s are in this 10s frame? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've got 1 10 and 7 1s. Fantastic. But to represent that in cubes, I can say I have 1 10. And 1 10 is the same as 10 1. So this 1 10 has 10 individual 1s in there. But we can say it's 1 10 and 7 1s. 1, it's not going to work. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So my number that is represented in my 10s frame can be represented in my cubes. So let's have a look at what number that is. So if I was going to write that number, I'm going to write it as 1 10 and 7 1s. So the whole is 17. Fantastic. 17 is the same as 1 10 and 7 1s. Brilliant. Okay, so we're going to be carrying on looking using tens frames to represent our numbers day, we're going to be looking at adding one more using a tens frame. So we're going to look at representing one more. So to start, I'm going to make sure my tens frames match. So let's work out what this number is, what number this is representing. So how many complete tens frames do I have? I have one complete tens frame. Do I have any more? No, so I have 1 10. Fantastic. And this is an incomplete tens frame because there's space for more ones. So this must be my ones. How many ones do I have? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ones. Fantastic. So I have 1 10 and 7 ones. My whole is 17. Fantastic. 17 equals 1 10, which is here because it's one complete tens frame, and 7 ones. So I've got 7 individual counters in this tens frame. I know this is my ones because it is incomplete. Fantastic. Okay. And now I want to show it as one more. So to start, I'm going to make sure I've got the same amount before I have my one more. So I know I need to have one complete tens frame to represent my 1 10 in 17. So I'm going to draw my counters in here to complete this tens frame to represent my 1 10. 8, 9, 10. So this is 1 10 now. Fantastic. And then how many ones do I need to represent 17? How many ones do I need? I need 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fantastic. Do they look the same? Yes, fantastic. Okay, but I don't want to leave it there. I want to add one more. So I want to add one more now. So I'm adding one more to my number. One more. Okay, how many have I got all together now? So I know I've still got 1 10. Has that changed? Has that changed from before? No, I've still got 1 10. I have now got 2 10s. I've not got any more full tens frames, so I still have 1 10. Fantastic. Okay, but how many ones do I have? Has that changed? Does this tens frame look different to this tens frame? Yes. So how many ones do I have? Well, I can count them. I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ones. Fantastic. Or I could say that I know I had 7 ones before. If I did one more and I know count them from 7, one more, 7, 8. So I have 1 10 and 8 ones. What number is that? So I've got 1 10 and 8 ones. I write my 1 10 first and then my 8 ones. What number is this? This number is 18. Fantastic. How many tens does 18 have? How many full tens frames do we have? We have 1 full tens frame. And how many ones do we have? 8 ones. Brilliant. Okay. Let's have a go at this one together. So what number is this? So I've got how many full tens frames do I have? How many full tens frames? Have a look. 1 full tens frame. Do I have any more full tens frames? No. So 1 full tens frame. Fantastic. How many ones do I have? How many ones do I have? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 ones. Brilliant. So what number is this? We've got 1 10 and 4 ones. What number is this representing? 14. Brilliant. Okay. But I don't want to stop there. I want to add one more on. To add one more on, I need to first complete my 10 frame so it starts the same as 14. So to do that, I'm going to do 1 complete 10s frame. So 1, 2, 3. I just realised I actually want to do in blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is 1 complete 10s frame. That is 1 10. Okay, now I want to do my ones. How many ones do I need? I need 4 individual ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Fantastic. These are now the same. There is 1 10 and 4 ones. But I want to add one more. One more. So I'm going to add one more counter onto my ones. Do I add one more counter into my 10s like this? Is this correct? No. You cannot add another counter into a space where it's already got a counter. So my 1 1 gets added onto my ones. Fantastic. So what number have I got now? What number have I got altogether now? Well, has my 10s changed? Have I got any more 10s than I had before? No, I still have 1 10. 1 10. And how many ones do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones. So I've got 1 10 and 5 ones is, what number is this? 15. So I know that 15 is 1 more than 14. Brilliant. Please, can you pause your screen and have a go at this one? for me and come back when you're ready to check it. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, let's have a look at this together. So let's work out what our number is first. So how many complete tens frames do we have? How many full tens frames? I have one full tens frame here. Do I have any more? No. So one full tens frame is the same as 110. Brilliant. Okay, how many ones do I have? Where are my ones? Point to my ones. My ones are here. Fantastic. So how many ones do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4 ones. So 110 and 4 ones. 110, 4 ones. What number is that? That is 14. Fantastic. So now I want to show 14 adding one more. So I'm going to start by making 14 on my other tens frames. So I know to complete my 110, which I know 14 has 110 because I can see it here. 110, I need one complete tens frame. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is one complete tens frame. That is 110. Fantastic. 14 also has 4 ones. So I'm going to do my 4 ones over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fantastic. So I now have, do these look the same? Yeah. Do I have the same amount here as I do here? Yes. Fantastic. So now I want to add one more into my ones tens frame. How many do I have all together now? Let's have a look. We'll have my tens changed. Have I got any more tens? Do I have any more complete tens frames? No. So I still have 110. Fantastic. How many ones do I have? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brilliant. 110 and 5 ones. All together I have 110, 5 ones. What number is this? It is 15. I've just realised that is the same as the one we've just done. And I apologise for that. I'm hoping it's not going to be the same going forwards. Okay, so here it says, Ben completed these tens frames. Is he correct? So Ben thinks that this number here is one more than this number. Let's have a look. Let's work out what these numbers are. So first of all, what is this number here with the blue counters? Well, how many full tens frames do we have? How many full tens frames? I can see we have one full tens frame here. Do we have any more? No. This full tens frame is the same as 110. Fantastic, we have 110. Okay. What are these then? If that's my tens, what are these? These are my ones. How many ones do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4 ones. Okay. So 110 and 4 ones. What number is that? Let's write it out. 110, 4 ones. It's 14. Brilliant. So Ben is looking for a number that is one more than 14. Okay. So let's have a look. I've got 110 here. Do I have any more tens? No, I've got 110. Is that the same so far? Yes, so far it is the same. So we are looking for something that is one more. So now here we had our first number, we had 4 ones. So we are looking for one more than 4 ones. So here Ben has 1, 2, 3 ones. Ben has 3 ones, and that is the number 110, 3 ones, 13. So we had 4 ones here, and he's looking for one more here. How many ones should he have had? If he had 4 ones to start, and he wanted one more than 4 is 5. So this should have been 5 ones. It should have looked like this. So is Ben correct or incorrect? Ben is incorrect because what number is one more than 14? Let's have a look. I've corrected it now and I've got 110 and 5 ones. 15 is one more than 14. Fantastic. Okay. I'm going to complete this one, then you're going to have a go at this one. So let's have a look at our first number in blue. We want to know if Ben is correct now. So Ben has completed this one. He thinks that this is one more than this. Let's see if he is correct. So how many tens do I have in this number? Let's find out what this number is. How many tens do I have? I have one complete tens frame, so I have 110. Do I have any more complete tens frames? No, so I have 110. Fantastic. Moving over, what are these then? If this is my tens, what are these? These are my ones. How many ones do I have? I have 1, 1. Fantastic. What number does that make? So I've got 110 and 1, 1. It is 11. Fantastic. So Ben thinks he has made a number that is one more than 11. So let's have a look. How many full tens frames does he have? How many tens? We've got one complete tens frame here, which is the same as 110. Fantastic. So now I'm looking for a number that is one more than 1, because he's got 1, 1. I'm looking for one more. Okay. So how many ones has Ben got over here? He's got 1, 1. Oh, he's got 1, 1. So is that one more? Is one more than 1? So if we've got 1 cube here, and I want to add one more on, how many cubes should I have next? Is it 1 or should it be 2? Is 1 more than 1 or is 2 more than 1? 2 is 1 more than 1. So pen should have had 2 ones in here. This number should have been 2 and the overall should have been 12. So he is incorrect because 12 is 1 more than 11. Brilliant. Okay, pause your screens, have a go at this one. Come back when you're ready to complete. Okay, let's have a look at it then. Have a look together. So let's look at our Ben thinks this is correct. Is he right? Let's have a look. How many tens do we have in our first number represented by our blue counters? Right, so we've got one full tens frame here. So that is 1 10. Do I have any more? No, so it's just 1 10. Fantastic. How many ones do I have? Well, this tens frame is not complete. So this is representing my ones. How many ones do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ones. 6 ones. So my number has 1 1 and 6 ones. My number is 16. Fantastic. We are wanting this number to be 1 more than 16. So let's check. Have we got 1 10? Let's have a look. One complete tens frame here. Is this 1 10? Yes, this is 1 10. Brilliant. Now let's look at our ones. So we're looking for a number that has 1 more 1 than 6. So if I've got 6 counters, let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I want to add 1 more on. What number does this become? I had 6 counters. I've added 1 more on. What number does it become? It becomes 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm looking for this tens frame to have 7 ones. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this tens frame has 7 ones. So altogether, this number has 1 10 and 7 ones. This number is 17. And 7 ones is 1 more than 6 ones. So he is correct because 17 is 1 more than 16. Fantastic. Okay. Ooh, what? Let's have a go at this one then. So here we've got a number and we're looking for 1 more than that number. Okay, so let's find out what this number is first. So here, represented by my cubes or my deans, I have 1 10. Do I have any more than 1 10 or do I just have the 1? I just have 1. So 1 10 and how many ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ones. 1 10 and 6 ones. And I'm looking for 1 more. Like if I'm unsure, I can write it out. So for 1 more than 16, I'm looking for something with 1 10 still. But what is 1 more than 6? If I was to draw that in, draw 1 extra cube, 1 extra dean. How many have I got now? So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1 more than 16 is 17. Fantastic. Okay. I'm going to have a go at this one, then you're going to have a go at this one. So 15. Oh, 15. How can I represent that? Well, I know that 15 is the same as 1 10. I'm going to draw my 1 10 out and 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fantastic. So I have 1 10 and 5 ones, and I want to represent 1 more. So to represent 1 more, I just need to add 1 more cube. So now I've got 1 10 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ones. So 1 10 and 6 ones. The whole is 16. It is 16 because it has 1 10 and 6 ones. Fantastic. Can you pause the screen, have a go at this one, come back when you're ready to check it. Fantastic. Okay. So my first number is 18. So I'm starting with 18. So 18 has 1 10 because I can see that there is 1 10 here. And then how many ones does it have? It has 8 ones. So I'm going to draw those out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 18 has 1 10 and 8 ones. 1 10 and 8 ones. So I'm looking for 1 more than 18. So I'm going to add 1 more 1 on. And now I have 1 10 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ones. So how do I write that? I write 1 10 and 9 ones. Oh, it's 19. 19 is 1 more than 18. It is 19 because it has 1 10 and 9 ones. Fantastic. Okay. So Liv has written a number that is 1 more. Is she correct? Okay, let's have a look at it. What number is this? Here I can see I have 1 10, 1 10 and 1 2 ones. Fantastic. If I wanted 1 more, I would draw one more, and then I would say I have 110 still got 110, and I had 1, 2, 3 ones. The number is 13. Liv has written 14, so she is incorrect because what number is 1 more than 12? 13. Is 1 more than 12? It is 13 because it has 110 and 3 ones. Fantastic. Okay, on your screen right now are your sheets for today. You can complete them off here. You can download them off the school website. You can pick them up from school. The piece of work that I would really like to send in this week is the video from Monday's lesson. But if you'd like to send these in as well, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Okay, year one, I'm going to leave the sheets on the screen for a few seconds for you to pause and have a look at. And I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.